Come back to part 2. Hopefully we're not going to have to do a part 3 because that's just going to be like a half hour long. So, now I'm just attaching these second ones to here. And then pretty much, we're going to be done the bottom. Because then I'm going to pause. Then I'm just going to finish it up because there's basically nothing really else to do on here. Because it's pretty much just repeating, just like in the other shells. So now what you're going to do is you're going to take the same 4 poles as you took before, stick them in like that, and make just another one of these. Put it on until you make the amount of shelves you have. So I have 4, so I'm gonna have to do these 4. So I'm gonna have to do two more of these, and yeah, I'll be back. I'll be back in like a minute or two when I'm gonna be done this, and then we're gonna continue with the next step because that looks complicated. Okay, see you guys. Okay, so I'm almost done. Just one more thing I wanted to say. I put all these poles just pretty much in the box. Make sure, if you do this, make sure to do it inside and organized. So put these on separate piles. Because once I was assembling these shelves, I'm almost done this part. And then we'll get back to the other parts. I thought I lost a piece or two a few times. So make sure they're organized. That's a trick because mine are just like thrown on the floor or in the box. So that's a tip for you guys. And yeah, make sure to push these real in tight, especially these poles in. Because these poles in are pretty hard to push in. Some of you guys might think it's super easy. For me, it was pretty hard since mine didn't really fit. I felt like this hole was like way too small for this thing, but hopefully this will stand up. So far, it's pretty good. And I'm almost done, and then we'll get back to it. Okay, so I got these shelves set up. If you guys are unboxing this and setting this up with me, I'll just say pause it right now and just finish building these shelves before going to the next step. And I would say if you guys don't assemble a lot of furniture like IKEA furniture, couches, I don't know, beds, shelves from Dollarama, just if you don't assemble stuff in general, this would be something hard for you. And while I was assembling these, I did get help from one person, but it's not because it was hard, just so this would go quicker. So far I'm out here for about 30 minutes now. I've been filming for about 12 minutes, but yeah, so far this is taking quite a long time, and I still haven't ate and I'm pretty hungry. So anyways, let's get to the next step. So the next step on the instructions, and I am looking at the instructions because, is to build this thing. So I'll look at this thing and I'll tell you guys how to build it. So you're supposed to get, these hooks. Actually, not hooks, connectors, I guess. I don't know why I called them hooks. You're supposed to then take these small poles, the small thick ones, and put them inside of this connector. And you're going to do the same like this. You're going to do the same thing on the other one. Like this. So you're going to have 2 of these. And then what you're going to have to do is you're going to pretty much do something really similar. But instead you're going to take these really... Actually, these connectors are pretty heavy for connectors. But these like crazy connectors with like 4 things to put stuff in. And you're going to do pretty much the same thing. You're going to take this thick pole, put it in the bottom. And do the same thing to the other connector. Sorry if it's not on the camera. Okay, so here it is. And so we got 2 of each of these. Now the next step is we're going to take one of these and one of these. One of each. And we're going to take... I don't know. I'm going to figure it out and I'll be back. So you're supposed to grab the thick ones that are a bit bigger, that are 24 centimeters, and connect them like this. So make sure that... So something like this. So make sure this thing is pointing this way. Otherwise, it might not work as you hope so. And you're going to do the same thing with the other 2 connectors. Okay, so now that you have 2 of those ready, you're going to take one of these big poles, and I'm not sure which ones, the thick ones or the small ones. I'll take it. Yeah, so you're supposed to take number 3, the thick ones, and connect them like this. This is so we can get started off for the shelves to build the coach rack. Okay. Ooh, this looks cool. So you're supposed to build this type of piece thing, and you're gonna attach it to this. So I might have to get my camera a little higher or below. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that now, and I'm gonna attach these right here to this hole. So you're gonna put these on to these holes right here, and all of these, and yeah. Okay, so the next part should be cool. This is when we're actually going to get really high up and build the coach rack. So make sure yours are tight because mine are not way too tight. So I'm just going to tighten them up a bit. You can always fix this up a little later. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty good. I'll fix it up a little later, guys, but anyways. Okay, I'm going to put these a little forward. So now in the instructions, you're supposed to build this piece. So you're going to take two of these thin ones. You're supposed to take one of these connectors, and you're just going to have to connect it like this. And attach it to the connector, both of these, and then connect it on the other side the same way. And this is for the hooks. So you can attach the hooks to this thing. The same thing on the other side. Yeah. So yeah. Yeah, this is not going to have to be a 3-part video. We're almost done pretty much. I thought this would be a lot harder when we get to the top, but it's not. You're basically just going to build this piece. You're supposed to build 2 of these pieces. You could build the second piece later, or you can build it now. I'm just going to quickly build it right now. Okay, so I got the second one up and ready. And put that on the side. Now what you're going to do is you're going to take these shelves and you're going to put these poles into these back holes right there. So see this hole? And this hole. And I'm going to get that in quickly. And the other one. Okay, that's looking pretty good. I think I'm going to have to move it back a little bit more so you guys can see the rest of it because I gotta say this thing is actually pretty massive. So, yeah. Okay, so now we're going to take these poles and you're going to attach it. You're going to attach it right onto here. Okay, so that's looking pretty well. We're going to attach it up to there and we're pretty much done. And this thing is actually way bigger than I expected. I expected it pretty big. Once I was assembling these, I thought it would be way smaller, but super cool, super excited. And you're pretty much just going to put these in again on the top. Then you're going to put that one on the top. So basically the same thing. Then we'll be back and we'll take a little closer look and a review. Okay, so yeah, I said we're going to be pretty much done. I assembled it. I don't know if you guys can see it. Yeah, you guys can see it. I finished assembling it and wow, is it tall. It looks so much cooler in person. And I see these things similar in IKEA for like, made out of metal and wood for like $130. But we can get this $15 off Temu, which is pretty a good deal. It's not wood, obviously, it's just plastic, but still it's pretty cool. And unless you're a millionaire, you really, this is fine for you, pretty much. Unless you love that one so much. Now something I forgot about are the hooks. Okay, I don't know how I could forget about this part. I'm gonna bring these up a little closer. I'm actually gonna take one off to show you guys how to put the hooks on because I'm not sure yet how. And yeah, so I'm gonna do that. Okay, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna take this thing. You're gonna take a hook and you're gonna hook it on. So what you're gonna do, I'll show you guys how to do it on the back, so it's funny. So you're gonna push it on. Okay, this is actually pretty hard. You're actually gonna clip it on. Actually, no, it's not hard at all. You might have to squeeze the sticks a little bit like that, so it's easier to get it on. I'll show you guys that again. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna, so see, just take a look at the hook in the back. So here's like a clip on. Okay, here's a good one. Here's you're just gonna push that in, and here's you're just gonna clip it on. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna like, I'll show you guys the back view so it's easy. We're gonna get that on, and then to get the bottom one on, I had to squeeze the stick so it was a little easier. And that clicks on, and that can move around however you want. You actually don't even have to attach. You actually don't even have to attach 4 on these. You can attach less or more. I'm gonna attach the rest of them, and we'll be back to take a look. Okay, so we're pretty much done the shelves. I got all the hooks in. I got them pretty equally in. Of course, you guys don't have to do that. That's what I did. They are pretty cool. I'd love to flip the camera around. Sorry, it's pretty hard to see. They, I'm gonna say about 5.5 feet. Yeah, about 5.5 feet, I would say. And they're pretty good quality. I mean, they're only $15, and the price goes up and down all the time. I mean, so I'm just gonna, like, yeah, they're pretty big. They're pretty cool. Super fun assembling them, but I've been out here for about 40 minutes. And if I didn't have a little helper here helping me, I would have been out here for probably about an hour now. This is super fun. This was super cool to assemble. Stay tuned for more. See you guys later.